What is happening? We are doing things over here on Zoom. All right, listen. Cool. What's happening? It is time. I hope I said this correctly. It is time for the little live stream. I hope I triggered the right one. Trust me, today would be the day where I would do some borderline off kilter because my brain is just jacked. Um, Weather is insanity. Sinuses are sinusing, and yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be a very fine day. So today, if you have questions, we are doing a little Q's and A's. So please drop them. Today will be tight. I'll be done at the top of the hour. I have crazy things happening. What is up, Joel? What is up? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you for being here. Um, Man, so what's really interesting this week is I was I have like a couple different apps that I've been messing around with. Um, and one that I swear I've known about this forever, and I kind of put it out of my head for whatever reason at the time. App comes out and it's like, all right, that's cool. They need to fix a couple things. I'll look at it again, and then you completely don't think about it. And yesterday I went looking for this app, and I found it. Yo, that is odd. Why you guys breaking my connection? What the heck? What is that? Did it come back, Paul? I think it came back. I hope it came back. Yo, why y'all over here touching my connection? See, that's what I cursed it when I said today was being one of those goofy days. The next thing that happened is the net said, I don't feel like it. All right. What did, oh. Anyway, so let me finish discussing this app. It's $15. It's in the App Store, and it's called Creator's Best Friend. It does one thing and one thing only. Let me open up the App Store, and then I'll show you guys. It's kind of funny. There are definitely some times where there's a single source app that does one thing and one thing only, and this app was actually pretty cool. I'll show you. I can't even spell ATORS. There we go. And then I'll show you like what it does in just a split second. All right, so let me go here. So this is Creator's Best Friend. It's $14, and all you do is hit the button, pay for it, open it, whatever, and then you go into your Final Cut project, which I will do now. Open, 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 open. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then you tab over to this one, the one that looks like a little, because that's a chapter, that's a regular marker, right? This is a to do item if you're helping somebody edit, or they're helping you edit rather. And then you just hit chapter marker, right? So you hit on the chapter marker, and then you say what it do, and you say done. Okay, so in this video, as you can see, I have all of these chapters. The only thing you do with this is once you're done, you go to the project file here, you click on extensions, and you go to Creator's Best Friend, and you drag this project file into there, and then bingo, bango, pickle mango, Bob's your mother's brother. Oh, I forgot one. Anyway, it goes in and it fixes your chapters, and there's the what it do. So now it's a copy the clipboard, and then go when you put your YouTube video, paste it in. I had wrote, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. As you know, Troy, nothing I did. So this is the internet being a hoe today. But anyway, so basically, what I was saying before the internet decided, oh, Sam, how you doing? It's in the App Store, Sam. Let me pull it from the App Store. You go to here, and then you say copy the link. Okay. Okay. Why? Why, internet, do you want to be silly today? Ain't time to play with you. It's super funny. The only reason why I think that's so super funny that I finally rethought about the app is because I wrote this little AI thing that was doing pretty decent with the timestamps, but it's accurate-ish. It's not accurate enough. And honestly, I don't know how many people actually go and pay attention to the timestamps, but it's the idea that if you're going to do it, you might as well do it. And so I went looking again, and I was just like, I need to figure out how to export the timestamps out of Final Cut. So the where you would just export the Final Cut XML, and you could comb through the you could comb through the XML and find your chapter markers. Let me see if I can pull up a text reader that could read this XML. Hold on, open with not Logic Pro. Let me try the Code Runner. I think Code Runner can read XML straight at this, and then drop on a little XML. See, will you work? Oh, it's in a package. Oh, you're so dirty. Hold on. I'm just doing all of the ugly work back here. Then I'll bust it on the screen in a second. All right, cool. All right, so you could go in here and hunt down the chapter markers for free and not pay the $14. But I don't think any of y'all want to sit here and do that. Okay, so that's the master audio. I mean, that's the master file name, and then these are the frame rates. Those are titles that is pulling up from Design Studio, and there's your end screen background. Here's your location. There you go. There's a project name. And there's your first right there. So you could pull these, and I swear you're just gonna sit here and hunt for these bad boys, and you don't want to do that. Like, it would just take you forever. Like, it's not really worth it. But there, you could literally sit in here and go through this file and try to find where everything is, and yeah, you probably don't want to do that. So, to me, I think it's worth it to just do Creator's Best Friend. If you are using Final Cut, cool, right? If you're not, I'm sure there might be something you want to look for is how to export chapter markers as a text file. That would be the situation that you're looking for if you were trying to do it. Happy to help, Sam. Happy to help. Yeah, it's so crazy. The app came out, I swear, like 2, maybe 3 years ago. And when I first looked at it, I was like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's doing right. But you know what happens? They develop and they get better over time. And now it's, hey, it works. So I'm going to actually go back in, just take projects that I've already finished and just go put the chapters in and export them and then fix it on YouTube. So it gives you something to do on a Sunday while you're watching football. Round or oblong, it's really up to you. Yeah, super cool. Luis, I have been having fun with my little printer here. This is a coffee bag clip. So you cut the corner off of a big bag of coffee. You stick this in there, and then you take this clip and you close it around it like such. And then you can still see beans, and then you just put the roof on, and then now, a little bit safer. Only thing I'm going to add to this is a place to stick in an oxygen pack. But it's kind of dumb stuff you do when you have 3D printer and time. You make random access things that might help you at some point in time. Super cool. Yes, you know what it is. You know what it is. Right? That's Aubrey's word right there. It's like, hey, let's go in and mess around with the code. Aubrey's like, hey, somebody call. uh, Thank you, Bokeh Bushido. First of all, love the icon. Come on, I mean avatar. That's the word we use in this day and age. uh, I can tell you, man, this is a very valid point. Okay, listen, uh, Bokeh Bushido. Here's the point. Um, when you first start, right? When someone tells you, "Hey, you're going to do this every day for today is 45 days," your first inclination, is that right? Yeah, okay. Your first inclination as a busy human being is that I'm too busy for that. But what happens is once you get the momentum going, it's just another thing that happens in the course of your day. It legit is seriously just momentum. And the one thing that I was talking to Mary Lou and Paul the other day is creating takes away time for the BS. So while you're busy and you look at your day and there's no space in there, there's obviously space. There is. I tell people all the time that I could probably go through your day and find at least 2 hours of useless space. On average, right? Of course, somebody's gonna be like me. I got mine buttoned up to whatever. Like that's you. Knock yourself out. But I'm telling you, for most people, if you comb through it for real, you can normally find about 2 hours. So what happens is when you fill that space with something more fulfilling, you realize you had that space. When you're doing busy work that's a little irritating or maybe not something that you like to do or whatever, but you tell yourself you need to do it, you'll keep doing it until you can find something better to plug in that hole. And when you plug something better into that hole, you start to rethink the priorities of how you were using that space. And so once I started creating and knowing that I was going to need a minimum of an hour a day to get this done, I found it without even looking. I just found it. You know what I mean? And sometimes that hour could be just talking to Luis or Paul on the phone. I mean, we're working, but we're, clowning, right? Or there's things that I can do while I'm watching, quote unquote stream from the fam, which I always do. I mean, you guys see me there. There all the time. But I can totally do that while I'm editing. I don't have to sit there and listen to it verbatim, word for word. You know what I mean? So it's funny, and I really appreciate the comment because I think one of the takeaways that I would tell from anybody who thought about like, okay, I'm going to turn up the juice. Once you start creating, you actually find out that you have less time for BS. So today, I have to go to a play to see my theater kid niece, which, I'm very happy that she's doing what she's doing. But then I'm also like, oh, I gotta stop what I'm doing to go watch 12-year-old kid do Beetlejuice. But she's good, so I mean, it's kind of things you have to do, right? It's family stuff you have to do, but it's just interesting, and then my brain is like, I'd rather be hanging out with my people. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, Don't tell her I said that. She's gonna be super mad at me. I already call her my big head niece. Dan, man, listen, you posted something yesterday, and I was like, fire. And I was trying to find you this new artist that I recently found who is quite amazing. But uh, Dan basically made a comment that just because he's over 50 doesn't mean he can't like, the modern artists because, everybody likes to trash talk to new artists like, back how when we did it in our day was better. Not necessarily. There's some of them that are good. It is what it is. But yeah, it was good. It was super cool, man. I appreciated that. What is up, DC? Good to see you here, brother. Very, very good to see you here. Um, yeah, so it was really interesting over the maybe the biggest thing that I realized over the last 45 days of popping out a video every day is how quickly you can get the muscle memory back. So for anybody who was on the wagon, fell off the wagon, the muscle memory comes back. Your I don't know. It's almost like you want to call it a quick twitch. You know, you have quick twitch muscles. When you play ping pong and tennis and things like that, you have certain quick twitch muscles that just, you can hit a ball when it's passing by your face real quick without even thinking about it. That level of creativity comes back. And then you find a way to build systems that work for you. And the hardest part about doing this, yes, dude. Oh my God, that is so good. Oh my God, that is so good. Anyway, the hardest part about doing what we do is you don't want to feel like you're missing an important and valuable conversation. So you pay attention to all of the things that, you know, the other creators are saying, that you think you're going to find this magic infinity stone, and then you're going to be able to Thanos snap all your content into position and everything is going to work flawlessly. And well, that doesn't exist. And so what happens though is we're in constant hunt for something that's going to quote unquote make this easier. If you think about how much time, I mean, one day, maybe write it down. Every time you go on a hunt to make something in your process easier, timestamp it. So, example, yesterday I went on a hunt to find out how to make exporting chapter markers out of Final Cut easier. That took me exactly 8 minutes, period. I know for a fact because I opened the App Store. I didn't see anything. I went to the Google box. I typed it in. The first thing that came up was a video snippet, which I've been talking to you guys about. Actually, let me show you because it'll make more sense. Let me browserate this. Bingo. And then go here and then do the Google search. Boom. It's already saved in there. So this thing came up and it was talking about using an XML and then install a workflow extension like CBF. And I was like, okay. So I came down here and there was this video by this dude that is 2 minutes. And it explained what Creator's Best Friend is. When I got to the end of that video, which I won't play, but maybe I'll bring it up to YouTube just to see what happens. I'll stop the video before it gets...
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey, you quiet. I went there and then I went directly. And then, oh, I didn't do it this time. I saw the video from my friend Dylan, who I know. And so I watched Dylan's video, which was 2 minutes. And so now we're sitting at about 6 minutes total. And then I went to the App Store, downloaded the plugin, opened it up, and was like, oh, this is freaking absolute butter. So to find the solution for that took me, say, 8 minutes. Now, we have all been there, and tell me if I hit a nail, where you go to look to solve a problem, and you 3 hours into trying to solve the problem. I'll be nice. Let's call it 2. But you're 2 hours in to solve the problem. Problem don't get solved. You got to go back and do it the other way. And you don't take notice of that. So then you go back, you're working some more later. You start coming up with another thing you might try to do to solve this problem. It's another couple hours. Another thing, try to solve this problem, another couple hours. And it turns out the hunting that you're doing on YouTube to try to solve a simple problem is the reason why you don't have the time to do what it is that you were trying to do in the first place. Solve the problem when you don't have it. So it's very easy to get 2-3 hours of research down a rabbit hole where it would have absolutely taken you another 20 minutes to finish the edit. So now the reason why the edit or the live video or the overlay, whatever, the reason why it's taking you so long is you're spending too much time trying to find some golden freaking infinity jewel that's going to make it just work easy. So if you decide to go hunt for a solution for something, give yourself a window, stick to that window. Be like, I got 10 minutes to look for this. If I can't find it in 10 minutes, just keep going. right? So there you go. Flo is giving you the facts right now. Flo will tell you. Sometimes the best answer is to get tested help directly from the person who knows. Invest in your knowledge, shortcut to learning. Yeah, that's it. So in this particular case, it was a $14 problem solve that I know I will get way more than $14 worth of value out of, because even yesterday it cut chapterizing down to like 5 minutes instead of the 20 because I can't type like y'all. So to me, it's already covered like half of his 14 bones. You know what I mean? So sometimes, again, the reason why this creative process stuff is so hard is because you're still new at it, or you're still figuring out your wheels, or you're trying to plug other people's systems that don't work the way your brain works, and that makes it seem frustrating. But you're frustrated at the wrong thing. You know what I mean? It's really weird. Like I get heat all the time because I refuse to use a microwave to reheat my food. I reheat my food on a damn stove or oven. I can't stand microwave reheating food. It just doesn't work for me. But in the time that I'm sitting there watching it do its thing, that gives me a chance to answer an email, follow up on orders for Doc Pops, do whatever. I can do that while I'm standing there staring at the timer. So you find ways to build your own system. And this is why I keep telling you guys that the thing that's cute about strategy is, and strategy is autobiographical, right? The person who's telling you the strategy is telling you how it worked for them. But it doesn't necessarily mean that's going to work for you. And the only way you're going to find out what worked for you is to actually do it. So not probably, the best thing to do is to just actually do it. And while you're doing it, you'll find out what works for you. Sam said, time is something you can lose and never get back. Doing the things that you are enriched by is important. 100%. I agree with that. Especially our crew. Like, we're on this side of time. We ain't never getting it back. What's up, Keisha? How you doing? Girl, listen. Deborah, let me explain something to you. It's so funny you say that. You're going to laugh at this. I have what is known as an alpaca problem. And sitting here upon my desk, because I was about to do this, I have my many forms of alpaca tote. 1, 2, 3. I actually have 2 of these. 4. 5. Oh, 6 is upstairs. I have the smaller one. That's my favorite, by the way, the alpaca everyday. That's the alpaca travel. But let's go dive in. Hey, Deborah, welcome to Doc's World. Not to mention the wallet that's in my pocket, the passport wallet, all of the various pouches that I put tech in. Like such, I have like 3 of these. Deborah's like, I came just in time. So somewhere in the drawer over there where I have the passport doohickey. So this one is a little small guy. This is known as a flight sling. It's a 1 liter. Ooh, this is nice. It's light. See, the reason why I like these is because you can put in your stuff that you need for the aeroplane and put it in your bag. So then when you get to the airplane, you just pull it out, zip the backpack, throw the backpack up, everything you need, your phone, headphones, snacks. I have earplugs that I use in order to keep, the ear pressure when you take off and land. They're called earplanes. Best invention, by the way. They cost like $8, but they stop your head from hurting. Chargers, cables, things like that. But my favorite, I don't have a I don't have an Alpaca affiliate link. However, I do have refer a friend, so I can send you that. But let me see if I can add this to the live stream because you can actually. I think I can do it directly from here. Go here. Go to man. I don't know how to work this thing. I've been doing this like forever. If you go to edit and you go down to products, I can do ALPAKA and then search. And then I'm looking for the really? Shut up. Oh, okay, let's put the individual stream at the end. Oh, good to know. Mm-hmm. Oh, so I was in the right spot. This is in. You want me to press this one? Oh, this one. Oh, there you go. Paul said, press this one right here. Wait, wait. I should hear you talking. They just hear me talking to you. It sounds weird. Okay, now they can hear you talking. So if I add it here, then it only show up on this screen?
Correct. It'll add it to the
up.
shopping
Yo.
bar.
Listen, this is why you keep Paul around. Alpaca. EVERYDAY. Let's see if it shows up. This is the tech pouch. This tech pouch is bomb. They don't. Well, if you go that way, it'll take you into the store, and then from there you can see the everyday backpack. But I absolutely love this backpack. This backpack is everything. It is absolutely cool. And this is my wallet right here.
Okay.
But yeah.
I looked in the store and I couldn't find a backpack that was called Everyday. Yep.
I could be high. You know I am.
Elements. I still see you streaming.
No, I just keep quitting. We're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep fighting the internet because it's just gonna keep being mean, and we're just gonna keep fighting it. I bet you I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna see the Spectrum trucks. This little one that I had is the flight pouch. It's under and bingo. There you go. Nice. I know what it is. Yolanda came through. That's what happened. That's what happens. All right, let's see. Let it do that thing. It's working. Let's go with that, which is good to know. And let me do this. I'm trying to rejoin my meeting. Let's see what happened to Brother Paul over here. And we're waiting. It's coming back. Huh? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. You know why, Luis? I have a weird thing when I reboot. The Rodecaster has to be plugged on and off. Yeah, why it does that. It's coming back. It should be back. Why you say secondary? Did I plug it in the wrong hole? Yes, I did. There we go. Now I should be back to normal. Yeah, every time, bro. Every time it does that, it's super crazy. All right, so that would work. Let's see. I go to home. Go to join. Oh no. Oh no. Switch the account. There we go. Yeah, for some reason, after the last firmware update with my
Recording in progress.
thank you with my Rode, I always have to basically unplug it and plug it back in order for it to do its thing. It drives me freaking absolutely bananas. Okay, so anyway, we're going back in. Thought about it. Thought about it. uh, boom. Thank you. Anyways, I was answering Deborah's question. So, yeah, let's go back over here. So this first one that I have is the little sling-a-ling, and then I'll show you the next one, which I got, which is the bigger one. This is the larger size. Let me show you that. It's so funny, like why? Well, at least we know 100% that it's Spectrum because June hit me up last night, was asking about if he was having problems, and then this morning when I was watching football round, it was having problems too. So it's going to be a problematic day. So good thing I have to go to theater today, so I won't be mad. All right. So again, I like this because it's skinny when it's empty. Oh yeah, we'll go through the pockets on the other one, but this is the bigger Flight Sling, just called Flight Sling. This one is known as a Flight Sling 1 liter, and then this is called the Flight Pouch. And because of the amount of traveling I do, I like to segment my things into little things. Look, we're just going to go ahead and call this a men's clutch. It's like, hey, y'all. Paul, you got one of these, don't you? Why are you laughing? I couldn't do Ecamm for Zoom. Like, it wouldn't come back. Anyway, so I like this because you can take this off when you don't need it. And then when you need it, you can just, boom, and it's back in there, getting there, and then it moves any type of which way. I like when it has a pocket on the back where you can put things that you need to grab fast. I wonder if it fits a big old phone, because that's handy. That's handy. Let's see. It looks like too big, but it's magnetic. So this is where you would put, quick grab things in it. I like that it's magnetic. So let's look at the little guy first. Take the strap out. Again, it's just enough space in there. Oh, you know what? You know what you have, Doc? You have this thing. It's called an overhead camera. All right, so there's a place for ID, another ID, a zipper to, sort of put things in. And I like this ripstop. I like the fact that it opens pretty wide, but yet it goes small. So this will probably be something that I just put a bunch of cables in, and I want to grab, say I'm building out something to take my Osbot with, or, say a camera like this. I will put cables, flat pack battery, wired headphones, SD cards, everything, and I'll just grab this and the camera and run. And I know that everything that I need belongs in here. So that's sort of the reason why something like that exists. I did want a slightly, so this is what I use for my flight pouch at the moment. The problem is when it's empty, it's this. It doesn't go flatter, right? Well, it's not empty right now either. I like it that it has these mount points on the back because I can use them to just clip it to the bottom of my backpack. And in most airlines, they don't give you trouble. American's a piece of never mind. But I have things like Shure microphone, top to the backup, Ethernet, doohickey, second set of AirPods, backup AirPods. You always travel with two because if you lose one on the road, bruh, painful. I have Fuji batteries ready to go. And because of arthritis, Motrin 800s. you always gotta have Motrin 800s on deck. That when you hang out with Paul and Luis, they get on your nerves, so you need that. Thunderbolt 4 cables, or for like Luis when he finds out that he parked the wrong place and got a ticket. These are just Kleenex, but what I like about this particular package is if you open it flat, it goes flat. And so you'll see in my other one, I have spare SD card, like ready to go in that little pocket. So normally when I get to ground, if I'm not taking my backpack every day, this is what I take every day. I like this one because Paul and I were talking about this earlier on a different brand, is it becomes kind of a desk. So when I know that I'm be working on the road and I have to be able to take my everything and just go somewhere, it does that. So Osmo batteries, charger case, right? Rode tripod. You just screw this on, mic stand, boom, camera, bingo. Accessories. Again, I like to keep everything segmented so you can just grab it. So you need that analog headphones. It's in a pack. You don't have to go digging through the bag, right? This one is more audio accessories and a chest clip for the Insta360. Little tripod plate for the same thing, all in there. Pochai pills. Maybe Daniel knows what this is in June. The rest of y'all probably have no idea. But Pochai is the bomb. Ask your resident Chinese person to explain to you Pochai pills. No headache from hangover ever, right? But like in the flat area, you got zit dots. These are eye patches, right, for the plane. And then hand wipes, 512 SD card, because you never know. Backup lens cleaner, right? And it all fits perfectly right here. That's also where I stick my phone when I travel, because it just fits perfectly right there. Everything nice and flat. And then, you got SD card reader, adapter, quick release mount for quick release tripods. Ooh, don't drop that. So what that is for is this sits on top of a tripod, and then this goes here, and any small camera, mostly action cameras. Man, why are my fingers too fat? Look, don't be mean. Oh my God, why are you having fat finger problems? Oh, I know why. The screw is sticking out the bottom. Okay. I was like, it's never supposed to be that hard. There you go. So I like to keep that on deck because you never know. Big old Sharpie I use for writing on things. Black people know what it is. Hand grease must be on hands at all time. We can't do ashy. Another quick release plate. Right, so these are like my little tech bags, and I like to just stick these. They fit perfectly in the alpaca, right? So when you pull up and you take the alpaca backpack, I can take these alpaca packs and just stick this one at the bottom, the tech bag, and then have the flight one, which I can just grab, which would be more sort of, ready. So I'm going to rearrange a bunch of stuff and make it ready. But I like to keep these guys set to go. I like to keep them so you don't have to pack them. I have moved some things around so they're not fully set. But as I go back in and mess around, I will get them all set up. So what that means is if I ever have to go, I can just come in. I know exactly what each pack is. I can just grab it, run. It has everything you need in it. So I fully believe in almost like the pack out. And so now even my toolboxes are set up that way. They're set up as pack outs, the Milwaukee ones. So whenever you need to just go, you can just grab it and run. You don't have to go and try to build the bag. I think it's super handy. something my dad used to try to do. It never really worked. He was normally yelling at June or myself where something was. But if you can build a bag so you can just grab it and run, then you're good to go. Then you're good to go. Let's see anybody else say things. You need to get to down here. Okay, I think I can reprovision it from the app. I'll try that first. Yeah, that's why they're called go bags. Exactly. The pack out is what Milwaukee calls their brand name, but yeah, you got to make a go bag for everything, right? And so I have one that's kind of set up for audio, right? It has the Rode Interview Pro and a Rode Wireless Pro. So if I need to go do something in the field with audio real quick, I can just grab that and go. I have all the cables and stuff necessary. You know, if there's any battery chargers or whatever necessary, you just keep all of that stuff sort of set and ready to go. It's also why when you get real crazy with it, you start building out Pelican cases so you can just grab them suckers and go to town. So, Deborah, if you're going to go down a rabbit hole, alpaca's a good rabbit hole to go down. It is very, very good. Like, I wonder, I think I made a link. I think I made a link which is stockrod.live/alpaca. I'm not on the count of three. Why would you do that, Deborah? You know how my brain works. Oh my God, why would you do that? Go. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, why you guys when Deborah and Joel and you guys came in the other day to join the membership. Number one, thank you. We were messing around in class, and I was trying to help Alicia do something with an overlay, and I came up with a new member overlay. So when someone joins the membership, and then once my Stream Deck wake back up, everything is going crazy today. Why? Why would you do that? The Stream Deck app did not restart when everything restarted. Oh, this is... Yo, Spectrum, listen, you are ruining my life. And it could possibly be because the Stream Deck app does have to call home for a second, and maybe when it was booting up, it didn't call home right away. Anyway. Be quiet, June. Listen, look, I made this.
Move, body, move, move your body, then you can move.
And then we decided collectively that we're going to call that the Kevin Cox Welcome to the New Membership overlay, because that looks like Kevin dancing. Oh, Paul, don't start, because then Anna will show up. And then Anna will be asking us all kind of crazy stuff. Wait, I forgot. There's one more thing that came in my little section. I love this about Alpaca. This is known as the hub system. And let me see if I can undo this from here. This is super cool. So a lot of their packs will come with a place to put this little D-ring, right? And so if I were to grab this pack, this one has my travel router in it. You take this little D-ring, and then all you do is you twist it. It's hard when you got big old fingers. There you go. So you take this little D-ring, and you put it in the little eyelets on the back of the smaller packages. And it's probably easier to do without a router in here. But long story short, what that allows you to do is inside the backpacks, there's always sort of like molly strips. Not that kind, okay? But you can clip these on. So all you do is take those pieces and they just bite. You know, you just drop the little clip in and you can just throw things in your bag and they're just kind of always hanging. So when I travel with this biggin, I normally have my passport directly connected to this internal molly system right here. So all I have to do is this clip. I guess you got to do it this way. This clip is normally connected here, and I have my passport hanging right there. So when they come in and say, hey, can I see your passport? I just pull the little tab and it comes straight out. When I drop it back in, it bites. So not only is it in the bag, but I know it won't accidentally fall out when you open the admin panel because it's attached, right? So things that are like mission critical, what it's for, you pop that in, you lock it down. Or you can do these on the outside straps as well. So on the backpack here, here's a little place to do it. I can throw this on, lock it, and then if I want, I can take whatever sort of admin pouch that I'm using and just doink, just pop it right there like it's hot, right? So if I wanted to, let me see, get down. Where's my wallet? So here's my little wallet guy. I could take this, put the link on it like such, and then I'm not going to leave it in El Segundo because I would hook it onto here now. Ooh, don't fall on the floor, because then if it falls on the floor, my fat butt can't go get it. So now it has this little tab. So if you're wearing a backpack, boom, it's in there. And that ain't coming off. I mean, it's on there. The way you get it off, though, you lift up, and it comes right off. So I love that. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I love about their kit. It's almost Apple-like in the small little things that they add to make it dope. You know what I mean? And like, you can do the same thing with little keys. So this is a hub clip key ring. And it just made so that you can easily just attach it to something. And this is also magnetic, so it sticks to things. Yeah. I know, I don't know why they don't, because I have like 16, 17 pieces. But, you know, I don't mind it because they're really good. They have lifetime warranty. I love their stuff. I love their stuff. It's really crazy. Right after I went deep all in, one of my dear friends made a similar company. And I was like, bruh, he told me, he's like, oh, I understand that you're an alpaca head. And I was like, absolutely. And he's like, oh, we just made something very similar. You should check it out. So that's where we got all of the ECAM moderators for Christmas. So they'll be busting theirs out too. So yeah, I think you're right though. Finding a good sort of piece of EDC, something you can put your stuff in, everyday carry for people who are uninitiated. And there's a family member we have, Marine X. His whole channel is EDC. So if you ever see him, he has everything. I can't watch. I mean, he's to you guys what I do. He does that to me because he always has some cool EDC. I'd be like, damn it, I need that. Oh, damn it, I need that. He's actually a cool brother. He pops in the chat every once in a while. And absolutely get yourself an Amazeballs EDC flashlight. That is probably the most important. Yes, Daniel. Why is Daniel sending me DMs when I'm live? Hey, thanks, Daniel. I emailed you just now, Daniel. There's the answer. Take that. I don't even know if he's still here. He probably ran away. What's up, Jimmy? Good to see you here, brother. All right, so you guys, if you have any questions, I will give you last call for alcohol because I have to go to a play today. So drop it in. Let me know. Let me know. Move your body, make it. Now that song is stuck in my head. What is the what has been like your most pressing creator question in say the last week, holla at your boy. Paul and Luis, you guys can do whatever you want. I cannot, but yeah, I'm just up to you. If wifey says go hang out with her, hang out with her. Tell her say what's up. She gonna be like, where's Doc Martin? Hey, I'm just chilling, waiting for you. Hey, wait, listen. I get to press the button. Yay!
Move, move, body, move, move your body till you move.
Thanks, Jeff. Oh my God, thank you, Jeff. That is too good. How you been, brother? Anyway, it must be absolutely freezing over there in the UK. Boom. Hey, what's up, Tommy? Hey, Tommy. Oh my God. There's a guy who's in the Ecamm fam. I think I want to call him Patrick. He just joined recently. He's a recovering lawyer and a close proximity, close up magic guy. I was like, you guys got to know each other. He just joined the Ecamm fam recently. Last week we were hanging out in the what do you call that thing on Friday, Paul? The Tech Talk. There you go. Yeah. You guys should still do it, AT. I got to go to a play. But you guys should definitely hang out because if we don't do class, Yolanda don't have no friends, so she'll be lonely. Maybe she's not here. She'll save me from that stupid comment. I'm about to get hurt. But yeah, I said, Tommy, you guys need to talk to each other because if I remember correctly, he's in Alabama too. He has a very distinct Southern font that he speaks with. See, look, what did I tell you, bro? What did I tell you? I almost want to say Stewart, but that's just because of Star Trek. I want to say it's Patrick Stewart. Do you have, Paul, would we have any way of knowing who came to Tech Talk like 2 weeks ago? Oh, I'll check the recording. I probably still have the recording. Yeah, I'll check the recording, Tommy, because I'm pretty sure homie's in Alabama because he had the Southern drawl. But super cool cat, retiring lawyer, and was like he's going to start doing live streams and doing magic as like corporate gigs to kind of help people not stress out. Right, Kevin? First because of the Kevin dance meme, and then because of me teasing Yolanda. So, yeah, you guys should hang out anyway, because otherwise we won't give Yolanda's husband a break. She's been busy lately. Oh my God, she's been cranking it up on her channel. She's been out here. She's been streaming every day for this month. Congratulations on that. It's out there. All right, fam. Well, I'm going to go so I can go get myself ready for this play. I will see you guys on Tuesday. I appreciate it. You guys give me a second. Sorry for the hiccups today. I'm going to go call up Spectrum and yell at some people because, first of all, they got your man out here streaming 1080 in these streets. He don't get down like that. But it all started last night. I was trying to upload the video, and it was taking forever. And I was like, yo, what the heck is going on? And right when I was about to curse somebody out, June called me and says, hey, is the internet down there? And I'm like, yep, I think so. Thank you, Deborah. Thanks for coming through. Thank you, Jeff, Aubrey, all of the members, the LGL fam. Good to see y'all. I appreciate you. And Will, now you know, just get the 240 cables, bro. They solve problems. Like, you just don't even have to fight with them. They work. I don't know how to explain it better. They just absolutely work. So go, gang, hang out with Paul. If I'm around during intermission, I'll pop in and say, let's go. All right, Flo, we'll come in. Monday I have 2 doctor's appointment, but Monday evening we'll do a live stream. Yo, I'm getting like less than half of what I'm supposed to get, Tommy. But June said that they're doing some provisioning, so I don't know if that's national. Normally, when you get those heavy provisions, it's because there's been a price change or a price reduction, or they just bought some new equipment and they got to get, everything sort of reset up. So could be any myriad number of things. All right, family, I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all on the flip side. Y'all be good. Peace out. A-Town Stone.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine.